Hello, John McConnin here with HomePrices.Expert or ExpertHomePrices.net. I have a few URLs dealing with expert home pricing. Why? Because I've been fascinated by it. A quick background, I was a realtor. Before I was a realtor, I was an attorney. An attorney who worked with these forms, advised realtors, even litigated in court in San Diego these forms. I knew the forms, and I'm like, well, how hard can it be? If I already know the forms, how hard can it be to sell my home myself? And this is not a story to tell people, hey, you got to work with a realtor. It's just I learned a lot about pricing and in getting buyers over their fears so that they make offers on your home. I'll go more into detail in other videos about this, especially the videos where I show people how they can sell their homes themselves. But in this video, I'm going to talk about pricing your property. Now, I've been fascinated by the whole idea of pricing. I initially, in the beginning, and I'll get into this, I was of counsel to a real estate person who developed leads for a national company. And he did this by initially selling hundreds of homes himself. And he learned about achieving the highest net for his clients. And I'll get into that in a second. But while I was learning about marketing, I thought this was a fascinating concept. I was also an economics major before I was an attorney. And I love the idea of supply-demand curves. And basically this pyramid saying, if you price your house below the market, you're going to have lots of people buying it, including people in my brokerage that I work with that will renovate homes and flip them. They want to buy them a little below market. Above market will be people who want to live next door to their let's say their relatives who can watch their kids after school, or people who want to live near a specific school or a golf course, or commute to work, or live near a trolley, or, motivated buyers. And there are multiple ways to market to motivated buyers, but not every realtor really understands the pyramid and how to get you there. And we're going to talk about that. In fact, instead of me talking on it, because I could talk forever, and I've done that on other videos, I'm now going to show you that I've gotten the rights to a book that I'm going to provide free to people who actually sign up for the home valuation. But here, let me just say, here's market value. This is where most realtors are doing their work, and this is where they're marketing to. And that's great. But you could do this without a realtor, and you may be able to get to the top of the pyramid with a realtor, depending on the methods. And I'm trying to do this quickly, so I will, let me bring over. Okay, so this is the book. This is the ebook. It's 80, maybe to 100 pages, but it reads quickly, and it's there's a lot of wasted pages. It's well laid out. But the point is that this book is called Traffic: How to Sell Fast and Net More by Matt Jones. He's a very smart real estate marketing person and real estate sales guy. He sold a lot of homes, hundreds of them, before he started a company to generate leads for realtors around the country and websites and lead capture. And for a while, I advised him as an attorney when he was talking with other companies about selling the company or going public. He happened to know me and contacted me and advised him on things. So I was of counsel to his company for a while. And there was two reasons I wanted to become a real estate broker. One was this experience I had selling my home as an attorney myself, and because of these things that Matt did and taught me long before he wrote this book. But it's all about, his point in this book is that there's two ways to sell a house: using prices to lure or marketing for traffic. And if you're marketing for traffic, you're probably going to achieve a higher net in a faster period of time for your clients. I'll make another video on this book some other time. Let me just say that before you actually know what your house is going to sell for, you want to know how you're going to market it. And there are multiple ways to do that. This book, I'm going to give anybody who gives their email address and their property address looking for the expert home valuation from me, is going to get this book. So I'm going to talk about what the comps will say, where the expert home values are. Then it's going to be up to you to decide whether you're going to try to market for a higher price or a lower net or whatever you're looking for. I'll just provide the standard home price analysis that comes from an expert who understands. You got to still understand what's going on in the market, the supply and demand situation, where interest rates are. You want to look at the market absorption stats. So that's something I would look at next. not only we're going to do the standard instant algo and the pricing that you'll see, where, where the homes are more similar, it's easier to price your house, but we have multiple ways to provide you with this. But let's say here's a property that I currently have listed. This is the median sales price. I'm going to go into the, we can narrow in the data, or I guess we could get more granular or refine. And then we're going to look at month supply of inventory, actual versus close. We're going to talk how many homes are selling. This is how many homes are selling divided by how many homes are on the market. We're going to talk about how many homes are frequently coming on the market, how many homes are selling, and we're going to talk about whether, if you've got a great house, that means you can maybe even go up out of your standard price range. If you have a house that's average, maybe you can reach towards the top end of it in terms of your pricing, but we'll talk about that. We'll examine supply demand and what that means for the pricing of your home. Also, let me just say that similarly, when I go in to provide the analysis, I'm initially going to look at the instant home analysis that you're going to fill out and get. I'm going to see where that prices that puts the property. And basically, if the homes are very similar and nearby and sold recently, we're not going to vary much. And the estimate may go up or down based on comps and sort of the things that we can review. Now, I'm also going to ask you though, is there anything special about your home, or how's your views, or what would you do what would you say separates your home out? But if we have initially a little bit more trouble pricing your home, then I'm going to go into our more detailed analysis, and I'm going to this will be something about the property type, the pulls from the stats. Then we're going to go into refining your value, and this is where I can do things. In fact, we can set this up to do it as an appraiser. Now, I'm not a licensed appraiser, so I'm not going to send you over that particular appraisal report, but this is the data that they would use. I just clicked on the wrong button, so I pulled out of there. So let me just go back to a closing thing, a closing address to you. Well, anyway, we're gonna fill out. This is what happens here. I'd like you to fill out, and as I said, I will refine this, but I'd like 6311. This is a current property I have listed. So you come to, when you fill out the form on Expert Home Prices, you'll be left here. I must be doing something wrong. Here it is. You should see your property here, and if it's not, put it in, and I'll find it personally. You can see a picture of your property. You'll fill this out. You'll hit click to finalize. It will. Let's see here. We'll just go through with it. Select. You can pick. If you say you're just curious, that's fine, and I'm not going to bother sending you the written report that I customize. It takes more. I'll tell you what. I'll do it anyway. But let's say you're willing to sell within 90 days. You can let us know. I'll probably want to contact you in that case. You fill out your email. Phone and name are optional, but the name certainly helps me make sure in our tax database that the property goes with the name. But it's up to you. So when you fill this in, I'll use mine, John, at one of my email addresses. You can see I've already filled it out before, so it filled that in automatically. But we'll type an address. Well, probably won't even take that phone number. So then we say get my report, and then it should bring your report up right away. So initially, you'll get your instant report. I'll do a market absorption analysis. I will send you, and that was actually my phone telling me someone filled this out. That's odd that these letters are off. I'll check with the software, fix that up. But we'll send. You'll get the instant report. You can see these homes are nearby and accurate. These are currently for sale. Those are a little bit smaller, so I would probably refine that. Well, square feet. That's a legitimate comp for that house. But that's what we'll do. We'll go over the comps. We'll send you a market absorption analysis. I will send you my own customized expert pricing opinion. And I think just as interestingly, I will send you that book by Matt Jones that really shows you what happens and what it takes to sell a home and get a high net in a short period of time. A higher net, not, almost every realtor is just talking about price and driving the price, with the importance of making it market value. And yes, it is important when you market in the standard way to price your property. So, realtors, the average realtor wants to show it. But there is a better way for some homeowners, not all. John McConnin, HomePrices.Expert, and Expert Home Prices. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.